With summer coming to an end, I want to make a dish here that uses some good summer greens. We're going to make this a pasta dish, so I'm going to use my normal nice mezzi rigatoni. Those are the kind of fat, thick ones. But we got some broccolini, some asparagus, and a zucchini. I'm going to cut the broccolini heads off and then a little bit of like the middle part of the stem, but the bottoms I'm going to throw out. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the asparagus. If you like longer parts of it, like more towards the base, that's fine. You can keep it. I just don't like those parts. And then we're going to cut this zucchini in half. I'm going to do one half of this zucchini cut in quarters, so there's kind of smaller pieces throughout the dish here. And then the other half of it, I'm going to do just circular cuts in that half. So it'll be a nice mix of zucchini sizes. These smaller pieces are great for kind of just mixing in, and these large rounds are nice for kind of putting on the top or just being larger pieces in your sauce. To start cooking the vegetables, though, we're going to fully coat this pan in olive oil. This dish is going to take a lot of oil. The vegetables will kind of soak them up, so you want to keep making sure you add it if they're starting to look too dry. We're going to throw everything in here on a fairly high heat, and we're going to cook this for about 5 to 8 minutes. You want it to, the broccolini especially, to start to wilt a little bit. The zucchini will cook through, the asparagus will cook through, but they'll keep that really nice, beautiful green color. That's exactly what you're looking for. Just keep moving them around. That's the goal. You don't want anything to stick. You don't want anything to burn here. Once you get that heat real high and you hear it really sizzling away, just start to pay attention and move it around. You want to make sure that the broccolini is starting to wilt before things start to get too much color. We're going to salt it at this point too. I like to wait till it's a little bit cooked. It's just a little more receptive to that salt. And then there, just adding more olive oil. It was starting to look a little bit dry, so I want to keep adding that olive oil to make sure that things aren't getting too dry and stuck to the bottom. If you add enough oil, you're good to go. Now we're going to move everything to the side, add a little more olive oil. We're going to throw in about 4 cloves of garlic. Add in as much as you want. This is about 2 per person because I'm making this for 2 people. So add as much or as little garlic as you want. Totally mix that all together for about another minute or 2, and then we're going to take that off the heat. We're going to throw it on the side in a bowl. This will be reincorporated later back into the sauce, but these are cooked. You want to fully cook them first. Now let's add that pasta into the water. By the time this pasta cooks, the rest of the sauce should come together, and that's the timing you want. So start to finish is about 20 minutes. We're going to add a little bit of oil back into that pan, and now we're going to cook about a tablespoon worth of tomato paste. This is kind of like a pink vodka-like sauce, but you don't use vodka. We're going to use white wine, which will be what we add next. But cook this tomato paste out for about 1 or 2 minutes just to make sure it's not just raw flavor. And then we're going to add 1 cup of white wine. Any type of white wine you like. I always keep some open in my fridge just for cooking. That's what I added there. Mix this all together, and we're going to let that reduce for about 5 minutes, just so it reduces by about a half. I'm going to add a little bit of pasta water also here because this isn't just a straight pink sauce. You want it a little loose to fully coat everything. It's not like a thick vodka sauce. Let that continue to reduce, and then we're going to add about half a cup of cream, as much or as little as you want. You could totally adjust this. The sauce can be way more on the white wine side, or it could be more on the creamy pink side. I'm doing this a little bit on the pinker vodka side, but everything works really nice with these fresh vegetables, so tweak the sauce however you like. Once it starts to reduce, my goal is to reduce this by about half, but I'm going to add in some cheese to help with the emulsification process here, and just keep it moving. You don't want it burning on the bottom of the pan, but you do want fairly high heat to help with the reduction. Right there is where I want it, so I drained my pasta. They were good to go. They were right at al dente. I'm going to mix this in for about another minute or 2, which will help the sauce thicken, and it'll also get that pasta that last little bit over to exactly where I want to eat them. You can see that sauce is already thickening up nicely. That's exactly what you're looking for here. It looked definitely too runny before, but it is perfect now. Add some more cheese in to really help bring the sauce together. You could eat that on its own right there, and you would have a very nice light pink sauce, but we're going to add these veggies right back in. I like to put in about 3/4 of them and then keep some of the nicer pieces, like the nice zucchini round or some more of the broccolini pieces, and you can kind of top your pasta with them. It doesn't look like it's a ton right now, but trust me, that's a lot of pasta. There's plenty of veggies in there. And that's your dish. It's super easy, comes together in about 20 minutes, and it's a great way to showcase these summer vegetables that may not be around all season, so enjoy them while they're fresh now, especially the zucchinis. Those get really crappy in the wintertime, so eat a lot of them now, or grow your own, which I'm currently doing, and I'll show you guys in a later video. But throw these all into the bowl of your choice. cover it with a little more cheese, and you're good to go. This is a very simple summer vegetable-based pasta dish. And there it is. Very simple. Pink sauce, summer vegetables. Let me know what you guys think if you make it. And until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.